Thank you, Rhonda.
This is a view of the light, a fire burning through the night. Oh, we rise, we shine, we take the fight. Oh, the view of the light.
Hello, one and all, and welcome to another amazing adventure on Spirit Sessions of View of the Light. And I'd like to spread out some sage for everybody. I had to dig deep to find some, but I did. So spreading it all around and opening up here. I have got some amazing goddesses gathered before. I'd like to share with them right now. And Mindy Johansson, and from the Faroe Islands. Thank you, Anne, for being here. Woo! And then we got Rhonda from Cerulean Forest Reiki. Woo, woo, woo. And Teresa Klan here has done something special. Okay, she needs to mention this here because she has up-leveled somewhere in her life. Teresa Klan, will you give us a few seconds and tell us what it is? What's that certificate all about that you got? Share with everybody.
Yeah, sure. Thank you and welcome everybody. What TDubs is referring to is being recently certified as a Moonai Key practitioner. That's granted through the Four Winds Society, Marcela Lobos and Alberto Veloto. So what this is a series of 10 initiations, 9 of which come straight through the Quero Nation in Peru, the shamans there, and they give these to Alberto over many years with the kind of condition that he in turn would take them and share them with the Western world. So he's definitely got permission to share it and do it. So there's no cultural appropriation or anything. And what they are they're individual. You can do them in a sequence, but it's all about opening your heart to the lineage of healers that have been around since before time. And just imagine just that one, what effect that might have for you. Then the next one is opening up to our community and looking after our communities, like planting a tree so the kids can climb on it. And so people can have apples like that. And then it goes further and further and further. Each one is a heart opening and a true initiation, which is making us, more us. One of the things we do is we open our Witter Kochas, which is connecting with our soul. And that's a basic practice with all these neo-shamanism foundational techniques and skills. So we were doing that. And then after a few, I noticed that my soul is changed. And it's bigger. There's more going on. There's more vibrancy. It's truly up-leveling. And you don't unring the spell. Yeah. The 10th one is something Marcella brought in, and this one, it can be a standalone, and this is called the Rite of the Womb, and healing with all the lineages, the mother, the grandmother, the great-grandmother, with the main sentence is the womb is not a place to store fear and pain. The womb is to create life and to give birth to life and to create. And then you get these attunements and you nourish the seeds. And maybe at one point, you too can become a practitioner. So it's beautiful. The rights are free, but we are told to ask to be, compensated for our time. And that suits me perfectly. So maybe we can do a right of the womb one day on our call. I don't know, but that's what that's about. So people can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or my website. I'll put something up on my website if anyone's at all interested in this. And there's fire ceremonies, all these wonderful, beautiful things, guided journeys to the underworld, to the upper world. Like they're beautiful and definitely life transformative. And thank you for letting me share that.
Well, I
I'm a
wanted
different
you to.
person now than I was like 2-3 months ago, for sure.
And November Spirit Sessions is having a healing circle, and I think that would be an amazing time. What do you think?
Yeah. Give me time to, play around and see and tune in with
Okay.
spirit. What would be the good one? But yeah, thank you for that possibility.
Yeah. We'll talk more about that. So
Yeah.
anyway, we are moving through the high season. The energy naturally goes down. It steadies and it invites us back into our bodies, right? The grounding of it all and stuff. After all the initiation and the boost that came from all that Aries energy, okay, it got us going. Well, now it's time to ground, to anchor. That's the word, to anchor this energy in. And that's what these energies are here for. So the Taurus is basically asking us, can you hold what you've initiated, what you've begun, what we started with that Aries energy? Can we hold it? And can you receive what's come in and stuff? And so I thought that was all pretty exciting. As we all know, this is an earth energy. It's grounded, it's tangible, it's real. And instead of like being a pushy kind of a energy, it's more of an anchoring in and growing of those roots. And then being ruled by Venus, of course, we have those beautiful Venus themes of self-worth, receptivity, the beauty and pleasure, and our relationship with abundance. See, there it is. And so the collective here, all of us, we are being invited to reconnect with what feels nourishing, what feels stable, and what feels sustainable. And so this is a powerful time during this season to tend to your physical environment. Spring clean. Move things around, change it up a bit, to listen to your body's wisdom, and I really think that's what a lot of Teresa Klan's been doing too. And she's bringing that energy here and grounding it for us today, and allow things to unfold at a natural pace. Natural, not pushing, just letting it unfold. And so what this makes is May becomes a month of a bridge, right? And there's it clears out what's heavy, okay, at the beginning of the bridge. And then as you go, you ground yourself in your body. And then you're able on the other side of that bridge to take aligned, intentional action, forward steps, And so I think it's a pretty exciting time that we're in right now.
Hey, are you saying that Aries are pushy? Are you saying that Aries are pushy?
The energy of Aries gives us that boost we've been waiting all winter for.
I'll own that. I'm an ass kicker. I know I am. It's okay.
Where would we be without the ass kickers and the fire starters? You know what I mean?
As long as there are people to ground us afterwards, that's good, and keep on the work, because we kick ass and then we walk away.
Yeah. That's right. Anne's a Taurus.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we got a good balance. Yeah, we're brown in to ground today.
So we have actually all the elements, right? Now we have two. Teresa's earth, I'm earth, then we have Teresa's water and your fire. So we're missing one element.
Water. I'm water.
You're water.
Yep.
Okay.
But we have double earth at the moment.
Okay, well, that's cool. So we need to do a card for Taurus first. Is that correct?
Let's celebrate Taurus right now. Let's pull some cards.
I pulled a couple of cards. Can I go first?
Oh, yes.
I'm so excited. This is for Taurus. My daughter's a Taurus. My daughter-in-law is a Taurus, and they just celebrated their birthday earlier in April. And happy birthday, Rena, and happy birthday, Becca. So for my little bulls, and not saying that they can be stubborn, but they can be stubborn. But that's stubborn always in a good way. So, you know, the kind of tenacity that people need to have to continue on when others fall by the wayside. And these girls can get her done. So, but this is a good.
Bigger, Rhonda?
Pardon?
You want to make yourself bigger on the screen?
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that. Sorry, I will do that. So I will do that. Yeah, we love this. Get over there. What? Oh, sorry. I just got to click somewhere different. There we go. There I am. Okay.
There you are.
So I pulled 2 cards fell out today. And so for my little bulls that need tenacity, the one thing is you can get it done, but you need to know you can get it done with ease and grace. So this month is about getting it done, being persistent, but doing it with ease and grace. You don't have to always plow the hard furrow. You can go into the sand and put your potatoes in the sand as easily as you can dig them into the clay. So, in fact, it's better to put them in the sand, because let's do it with ease and grace this month, Taurus. And just, you know, the hard way isn't the only way. The easy way is the better way. And it's all about people saying self-worth. If it's not hard, it can't be worth anything. That's not true. If you see all that yellow solar plexus, you're worthy, you get the job done the best and easiest way you can. You save energy, and you save that for some self-love. So that's the first part. And the other one was, it just goes perfectly. If you do it with ease and joy, grace, you can get that joy and contentment so much easier. You can come to that place of joy and contentment. So this is about getting it done with ease and grace, and enjoying the fruits of your labor, getting that joy and contentment of a job well done, and just basking in the glow of grounding and being present and really enjoying life and the natural joy of being alive. You know, just do that part. So those are my cards. Again, so many colors, so many rays coming in. Enjoy that springtime energy from the northern hemisphere, and just love that joy and contentment of being alive. So that's it for Taurus.
Beautiful.
Lovely. I like how those flow together. No wonder you got 2 cards, right?
Yeah. No wonder they came up at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, I said, okay. I don't usually get 2 cards, but I did this time. So that's cool. So who is next? And I'll put you big on the screen, whoever's next. Did you want to go back, Miss Taurus?
I don't mind.
Okay, and from the Faroe Islands, where it's already dark. No, it's still light, because
I see light right there.
Yeah, I see lots of light. Yeah.
Had to black out the sun earlier, so.
Oh, well,
I like to shuffle on camera, so.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
usually do too, but today I just felt like I better do it earlier. So.
Yeah. So, Tauruses, what's going on with the Tauruses? What do they need to know for the highest good of all?
Whose cards are you using? I should have told mine. Mine was.
Sorry, I'm using the
I'm
using the Astral Realm Crystal Oracles. This is the deck I felt drawn to today.
Nice.
And sometimes it takes a while before they come out. So, Tauruses. And my birthday is coming up in next month, and I know a lot of Tauruses. So, happy birthday to all of us. I have a niece that has a birthday day after mine, and one of my best male friends has a birthday as well, day after mine. So, all right. So, this card comes up for the Tauruses. It says, what I'm drawn to is the number 15, which if you add those two, it becomes a 6. And whenever I see a 6, it's reminding me of love, nurture, and home. And but in this case, I feel like the home is your body. It might be your physical home, but it kind of feels like you would want to take inventory at this moment in time that would be beneficial for you, and to have introspection. Like, what's going on? We're going into a new month. I pulled these cards. This card had ahead of time just to feel what the energy is, and there's a new beginning, and also adaptivity. So those are really beautiful energies for the Tauruses, because like, I think it was Teresa, you said you can be stubborn, but what Rhonda says, go with the flow, and do it with love, do it with nurture, and do it with care.
What kind of crystal is that, Anne?
That is a fluorite.
Oh, a fluorite. Okay.
Yeah. It says here fluorite.
Mm-hmm.
And it says introspection at the bottom. And then it says there's an asteroid, asteronium. I can't see. So I like these cards. They're really beautiful, and
They are.
you can pick up a lot of things. So that is the messages for the Tauruses on my part. Thank you.
I love that. Thank you so much. Teresa, would you like to go next?
Sure, I can go next. I selected the Wild Woman Mystery cards
Awesome.
by Elizabeth MacLeod. It's currently out of print, but around here it's kind of like an oldie but a goodie, and she does live around here. And the card for Taurus, put it there, is voice.
Oh, perfect.
Voice. And this isn't necessarily, voice your truth and blah, blah, right? This is more engage with storytelling, teaching stories. So instead of saying, oh, that person cut me off in traffic, and your friend goes, oh, gee, that good thing you didn't, blah, blah, blah. Not that. It's like taking whatever's happening around you and framing it as a learning experience. And just like Taurus, integrating it, embodying it, not just as an intellectual exercise, like, oh yeah, that's supposed to teach me about, I don't know, compassion or whatever. Like, no, make everything you do into a teaching story, including for yourself. Winnow out those pearls, those silver linings. Put your attention there. And I'm reminded of hummingbird medicine. Rhonda, your second card. In the 4 winds, there's 4 archetypes. In the north, it's hummingbird, who does the impossible journey. They fly from way down south all the way up to Canada. They don't know where their next flower is going to be, right? But they're courageous. They step outside of the comfort zone, going on like the healer's journey or the fool's journey, whatever version of it that you're kind of attuned to, recognizing that hummingbirds drink from the sweetness and the nectar of life, not necessarily the dung pile. This is associated with the neocortex in the brain, where the other ones are different parts of the brain, like the eagle. Anyways, so it's a neocortex. So we're starting to get into the bliss molecules here. So when we frame things with evolution in mind, with our higher self co-creating with our souls, and through, of course, the heart, then everything is a learning experience, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. So continue the story and remember what you're learning, because that's the big takeaway always. So
that's great.
Voice.
I love that.
It reminds me
so
of where Taurus sits in the body. Aries is in the head and Taurus is the throat. So.
Oh, neat.
Taurus is the throat. Okay. Yes.
Well, how neat. I love this. Before I share my card, I was going to share the affirmations. Let me let my Gmail pop up again. Okay, so I have affirmations down here. For those born under Taurus, the first one, I trust the timing of my life and I allow abundance to meet me with ease. Okay. I trust the timing of my life, and this goes in with my card. You won't believe it. Okay. The timing of my life, and I allow abundance to meet me with ease. Let it come to you. Next one, I am rooted, steady, and supported in all that I am building. And if you would do this one, you could name specifically the things you are building and things, or, projects you're starting. So I am rooted, steady, and supported in all that I'm building. And then I honor my worth by receiving fully. Love, beauty, and prosperity flow to me naturally. So it's kind of a two-part sentence. I honor my worth by receiving fully. Love, beauty, and prosperity flow to me naturally. And so the card here, when I was talking about the timing, let me come back so I can see what shows up. Can you see there's a clock right here? Right there.
Oh, yeah.
This is about timing. If you receive this card, it's time for something. In fact, it's time for action, divine action. This is action that resonates to a loving purpose in service of the soul kind of action, stepping up. So you are being called to your higher passion and destiny path. And even like we hear Bashar say, follow your passion, follow your heart. And so again, get in touch with your passions. Your work involves important service to humanity. And don't doubt that. It really, really does. That's why you're here. It couldn't happen without you. So thank you for the gift that you bring here. Carry forth joy and passion and fulfill your life's purpose. And if you look in the picture, there are all kinds of magical creatures there. There's like all kinds of fairies. There's a unicorn. They're here to support you. Call on them. Call on them. So I think this is perfect for Taurus. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, and I wanted to tell you this is from Light Star's deck. And Light Star will be our guest next week.
Yay.
Yay.
Sweet.
So it reminds me of Teresa, what you said is about timing, and the card that I got, it says new beginnings.
Yes.
When we think about the seasons, May 1st is like, what's it called? Beltane in the witch community, which is, we're talking about planting a new seed. So that's really beautiful.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The beginning of the growing season, Beltane. Yeah. The May Day, or, when we have Bonfire Day, or the fertility rites are all there.
Like fertility, and that includes abundance, financial and otherwise, being fecund, like a woman who's pregnant and she's just very full of life and just
yeah, remember those days? It's for the young.
Okay. Well, that's a great segue into my next card. And this is for everybody this month.
For the collective now.
For the collective. It's the quail, which just happens.
Oh.
Now, I pulled this just before. Just happens. Yeah, and you know this bird. Fertility, caution, and tenacity. So it kind of goes in with Taurus as well, because there's nothing more tenacious than a Taurus. But the fertility. So that talks about this season, Beltane, and the whole season of the spring and planting and everything else. The quail's large clutches of eggs associated with fertility. The quail may be telling you that time is right for a new project or endeavor. So, the Aries kicked you in the ass and the Taurus is helping you start that new project. So there you go. This bird can deliver a message to keep your head down until the threat has passed. Alternatively, the quail also may be successful at escaping and hiding from danger. This
yeah.
bird can deliver the message to keep your head down until a threat is passed. Alternatively, if the quail reveals itself to you, it may be saying that it's safe to come out now, and the threat has passed. The quail will often shoot out of its hiding while being chased, engaging a short, frenzied burst of flight to escape danger. Therefore, a quail may be advising you to invest an extra surge of energy to complete a project or wrap up part of your life that is slowing down the rest of your positive evolution. So you can find quail all over the world, but you can find them in California, and you can find them in
Heck yeah.
Edmonton,
Yep,
and you
and
can
here.
find them
Yep.
all over the place. So
Mhm.
quail.
Yeah, I grew up in Quail Valley, California.
Uh-huh,
And in the beginning, when I was a little kid walking around with my grandma, yeah, there were lots of quails, you know, and if you were quiet walking up, you'd get to see them walking with their babies and stuff. And the thing is, when you surprise them, they make this, woo, 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 you know, as they fly away. It's like, you know, it's like, wow. And now there's none. So actually, they've changed the name of that place now because there's no more quail left.
There's no quail left. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. So what do they call it now instead of Quail Valley?
I think it's melded in and become like Menifee Valley or something.
Oh, okay. So sad.
Mm.
So I'll just put Anne on the big board for the collective reading.
Yes.
Mhm.
So this time I actually drew a card. And it's also a number 6.
Oh, awesome.
So that's really interesting. But in this reading, I feel called to read from the book.
Okay.
So I'll just keep the card up so you can stare into it.
So the 6 again, just review for us who have ADHD, is 6 is
Love, abundance, love, nurture, like home,
okay.
and nourishment, you know, all the motherly qualities, making it nice and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yes. So it says deep knowing, sunstone, sacral chakra, wisdom, focus, being centered. Deep knowing is intuitively based knowledge on a profound level of trusting your gut, of trusting all your senses, trusting what cannot always be tangibly seen. There is no need to keep searching. Let me just turn the page. For the answers externally as they lie within you. You have the ability to unlock your own mysteries and access ancient divine knowledge, to invoke wisdom, surpass limitation, and receive powerful downloads, to not only raise your own energetic vibration, but also those of the collective. You will need to hold focus and allow space within your sacral chakra to maintain open to receiving these vibrations. This is the center of your essence, emotional, creative, and sexual energies. By using Sunstone, you will begin to break these barriers, as Sunstone contains the energetic frequency of empowerment. Sunstone promotes self-healing and encourages you to sit within your intuitive, with your intuition, deep knowing self, and stand strong within your confidence to trust what you feel yet cannot see. And the affirmation is, I am empowered with knowledge and wisdom from the divine and confident in my abilities to sit in my unfathering deep knowing.
Oh, beautiful.
That's powerful.
That's so lovely. I don't have a sunstone. Do you have a sunstone?
I don't
TK or CW? You have a sunstone? I don't have one.
If I do, it's a small one.
I have to put that on my list.
I
Are they
find
the
the
ones with the blue
sunstone.
specks? Do you know that? Are they the ones with the blue specks that are kind of neat looking? No.
There's They're speckly and kind of shiny.
Speckle,
When
I
I
remember.
was taking another course on crystals, you activate the little being inside each one,
Yeah.
and there's hundreds of them to do. And sunstone was one of the stones that changed in appearance before and after the like 15-minute, 20-minute journey to activate the living being inside of it. So if you do get a sunstone, check it out, look at it, maybe take pictures, and you might find the more you work with it, just love it up, etc., it could very well change in appearances.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's
wow.
some magic and miracles.
There's,
Yes.
Wow.
sounds cool. Now I really need to find. I'll look for that when
I
I'm
have
going to my
sunstone
witch's tea.
chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the chips you could use for the artwork, but I'm going to go see if they change colors or something. I mean, I don't, like you said, something changed in them, or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exciting. Good information.
Lovely.
I love that.
So TK, you are next. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. And I think my card is a beautiful flow from Anne's, right? No surprise there.
Mhm.
I'm using the same deck. And this card is Soul Call. Soul Call. And there she is standing up, aligned with her truth, like what Anne was, suggesting in her reading. And this to me is very evocative of like the tube Taurus, the energy that is around us, up, out, down, around like a fountain, back up through the feet, around and round. There's so many ways to build this or connect with it, perceive it, like heart math. So many teachers utilize the tube Taurus, which is kind of like a donut, right? And
Yeah,
we're in the
toroidal field.
donut.
Is that what they call?
The toroidal field. Yeah, that's right. And in the very middle, to my understanding, is like the shushumna.
Yeah.
And for some people, it could be a fraction of a hair's width, but it can get thicker and bigger the more we connect with our divine self. So this card, Soul Call, is inviting us like, oh my gosh, yeah, there's lots of energies coming in. No one is questioning that. But what lights you up? With all this energy coming in, we are all so perfectly supportive in finding our truth, connecting with our higher selves. And when we do, that strengthens the connection to the divine, like what Anne was saying, right? And so that's when we walk in truth and claim our sovereignty, because there's so much noise out there. And I'm not going to get into AI or anything like that. But this lets you know what the truth is, your truth, like the truth with a capital T truth, not what you maybe see on social media, etc. So this is what this card means to me. And people, well, I can't hear my soul. Well, what happens when you're quiet? Be in your heart. Ask your heart to reveal itself, and you'll hear words that are positive, supportive. Kind of like in the records, you're not going to hear like, oh, you're a dunderhead, like that, 99,000 times out of plus one of that number, that's what's going to happen, right? So they'll be loving, encouraging. If that's what you hear, if it's empowering and supports you, understanding, moving forward, that's worth paying attention to.
Sweet.
What else can I say about this? Oh, I don't know. I mean, all these cards have lots of grass in the bottoms. So they're all about aligning with natural law, having feet firmly planted on the earth, and acknowledging every little blade of grass. But almost like it's like with the records, right? You might be whipping down the highway doing 80 kilometers an hour or whatever, 50 miles per hour. Don't necessarily expect to see one blade of grass. You look at the entire field. So it's not necessarily about dissecting every single thing that happens. The soul activates more on the, a grander scale, a longer game. That's more in the Four Winds Society, eagle medicine, the prefrontal cortex. So that's what that's about. So show up because the time is now. So
Love that.
So cool.
Thank you. I love those cards. I love them.
Yeah, they're lovely. Really are.
Very simple but lovely. Okay, TW, we come back to you because I know not only with this card you'll have affirmations for the month as well.
I
right?
do. I do.
Okay.
So the affirmations for all of us, and you know that we could all use a little Taurus energy, or maybe a lot. Let's take what we can get here. So, first affirmation: I allow what is meant for me to arrive with grace. I allow what is meant for me to arrive with grace. Next one: I am safe to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to trust where I am. I am safe to slow down, breathe deeply, and trust where I am. I open myself to receive in ways that feel nourishing, aligned, and true. I open myself to receive in ways that feel nourishing, aligned, and true. And so coming back, the card that came forward with this one, I'm just going to show you guys a picture, and the book is bigger. I think you can see more details. Look what we got. We got dragons. Dragons. Look. Oh my God. It's so cool. So these are like two different colored dragons. It represents duality. It represents conflict and tests and confrontations and stuff. So this card, it's when division and separation are experienced in lower densities, a choice point gateway is created. And although turbulence can be experienced within the energies of this contentious ray, it also creates a bridge for higher pathways to be chosen. That's that bridge that we want to take within there. And so this is about, it's time to mend old wounds and embrace forgiveness and embrace understanding. But only after all the cards are laid out on a table and true peace exists. There may be need a timeout. There may be need a time for a truce. But higher perspectives can be gained here. And that's the faith that we have. And so that's for all of us. Dragons! Dragons!
All dragging around. Yes.
So now we're not ending here, though. We still have one more card to pull, because we are pulling a card, a message from the Divine Feminine, because we are keeping this all in alignment. We've had two wonderful speakers, Kira Lani and Dr. Amber Wolf, and we've got two more to go. So we are in the middle point right here, and it's kind of exciting to have this little pause here. So the next card, as you're focusing, just pull through a message from the Divine Feminine. She resides within all of us right there.
Well, yay. Just going to pull a card now from my Sacred Forest deck, because it reminds me of Mother Earth, and it's by Denise Lynn, and it's the Sacred Forest. And, okay, that's a good one. This is a lovely one. It's called Secret Spring and Success. So
you need to go on the big screen, so
I am going on the big screen, and as a matter of fact, I'll just
fairies, look at that.
Look at, and it's Secret Spring and Success. If I didn't mirror it, and the number is 34, which is a 7. So, Anne, you can tell us all about that. I'm not a numerology person, but I think that's my life path, which is interesting.
Mine too.
It's a 7. But what I really like about this is the deep green and the growth in this card. So, you can really feel how when spring gets to that spring green, and you can feel the earthiness, and you can feel that life is just there, ready to explode onto the scene, and the whole world is pregnant with possibilities. And it feels like that with this. And we've got a little bit of a crescent moon going on there, and the light reflecting into the water, and the fairy just self-illuminating there. So I think the Divine Feminine is to hook into all these possibilities and create your own success. And that's what I see in this card. So she's dipping her toe in. She's not going for the full swim. So if you're a little bit hesitant, dip your toe in those waters before you spring forth. Get the toe in the water. That's what to go forth. Even if you can't swim, just get your toes in the water, and then you'll find out that it's warm. Come on in. It's good. Don't be afraid of your success. Go forward.
Beautiful. What number was that?
It was 34, which is a 7, right?
34. Yeah, 7.
So
Yeah, that's often associated with spirituality, introspection, and yeah, it's a spiritual number. A lot of mental searching and stuff like that.
yeah,
Protection.
One of my teachers also called 7 the enchanting virgin, because out of all the numbers, you cannot have a perfect 7-sided figure. It'll always go off into decimal points.
all right.
So it's like a very unique path, right? Like a new voice coming, like bringing new codes to the planet or relationships or whatever. So 7s can be they could shift and are sort of flexible in many ways too, because they'll maybe try to fit in there until they don't or whatever. So 7s can be very dynamic in their approach and way, and totally think outside of the box.
Which
right?
I think
7s are
is a
exciting.
big thing for trying to get success is to think outside of the box, dipping your toe in and into something different and going forward with that. Yeah. The road not taken is what I keep hearing. So take that road not taken.
There we go.
When you talk about 7, I see like the points, the 6 point and the 7 goes up. It's like channel.
Nice.
Like your crystals that you're sitting on. Yeah, like those crystals we saw earlier. Yeah.
My turn? Okay, so I took one from the Goddess Power Oracle. Can you guess the number?
6.
Number 6.
What?
What?
What a theme.
Yeah, so that's a real Okay, so the message here is the Divine Feminine wants you to not only see the trauma, the hardship, but also see the beauty and see the learning in everything and take that with you through life. Not just focus on the negative, but focus on the positive and bring it with you, because there's a learning in the positive, because you need to ground that within you, and also so that you can give it, like pay it forward to others, is what I'm hearing. So there is a lot of things happening in the collective at the moment. You're not being told to ignore it, but in just only how much you can, what's the word? What's beneficial for you. So just look at the beauty, see the beauty in everything. All right, that's what I'm getting for you with this one.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's great. So, Teresa Klan, yay.
Me. Okay. Yes, the card, a message from the Divine Feminine, is compassion. And just, I'm going to read a little bit from the book, so pardon me for that. Come with passion to that which calls your heart, no matter how big or small the pain, suffering, joy, or happiness is. Do not be afraid. Compassion is not afraid to feel. It is not afraid to suffer. It is alive and beating and knows we are one. We are the Holy Divine. And take good care of your heart as you carry it through each step of your life. It's the only one you have, and truly it is there for you in every way. It wants to feel everything and be safe in doing so. It looks to you for that safety, for that knowing, for that understanding that is very much a part of your journey here on earth. Heal your body, heal your soul, heal your heart, heal the earth and all of her creatures, for it is time. Compassion. Very soft, lubricating, kind of ease and flow and grace and the, epitome of loving kindness, right? And it's about equanimity. We are all equal. We might be human, but we're no better or worse than any animal or being on the planet, right? Not in, creator's eyes or like eyes like that. So, yeah,
That's awesome.
compassion.
And last but not least, TDubs, it's for you.
Beautiful.
All right, well, going in alignment with everyone else, here's the card I pulled. And so if you want to just look at the picture and get the energy from it, well, the artwork is by Lisbeth Cheever Gesseman. And so here's the artwork.
Mm.
It's the cosmic egg. And so the words here are channeled from Megan Watterson, and this deck is called the Divine Feminine. This is the cosmic egg, the Divine Feminine, came through and when we're doing a reading, and it says, I hold the universe within me. I am a force of ever expanding love.
Mm.
Let that ripple through you, because I know we all feel that. And so I wanted to read some of these beautifully channeled words here. If we allow what's within us to emerge in divine timing, see the number 6 and time keep coming forward in this reading today. But if divine timing or soul timing, then what's within us will transform us. The egg is the trust that what is ours can never be taken, so that there's no need to answer the ego's push to rush the process, to impress others, or to complete something on somebody else's timeline. The egg is the faith that our process is sacred, that even in the midst of what looks like chaos, delay, maybe even death, there's a tendril of new life that needs only our trust, and eventually it'll take form. And the egg and the knowing that life begins again after death from within. So there is our sacred symbol, the egg here. And I have a couple of affirmations for all of us, but through the divine here. I embody the divine feminine through my presence, grounded, radiant, and deeply receptive. The next one, my energy is magnetic when I honor my truth and rest in my worth. And the third one, I allow the sacred within me to lead, trusting the rhythm of creation moving through my body and my life. Is that beautiful?
Mm.
Thank
Wow.
you. Like that.
I love the affirmations you
Yeah.
bring, Teresa.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I
I,
love
was-
it.
I can't remember one. I think it was your first reading, Teresa, you did today. That you said something about change. I
Oh,
think
it's time. It's time to.
yeah. And I've been feeling very much into change these past few days. I woke up this morning like someone was telling me, you need to get your father's old table downstairs in the living room.
Oh, neat.
I've been moving things around today.
Yeah.
So the change, I can feel this change. Yeah, absolutely. The new beginning. And the sixth,
That's
also the home as well. So
that's interesting. I had a dream that I asked my daughter, "Hey, let's rearrange our living room, like the furniture and everything. Not that there's a lot of options." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And then another teacher just spoke yesterday about how important it is if we rearrange our living room. It's like feng shui, but it rearranges us within ourselves. So you're doing almost internal feng shui by bringing that table down in some way, right?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'll have to
And
do
it's
some stuff.
wood. It's wood. It's like
Oh, nice.
grounding.
Very good. Yes. Yeah. Very good.
I love
That's
that.
awesome. So T-Dubs, tell us what's going on the next. So this is Sunday, May 2nd.
Third.
Third.
May 3rd. So tell us what's going on the 10th and on the 17th.
All right.
I got my dates. Yay.
Okay, Light Star. We're going to have Light Star on next week. I'm so excited.
Me
She's
too.
got a couple of decks here. Her artwork is amazing and beautiful.
Oh,
And look, she's got dragons. Did I show you guys? Look how cute they are. Oh my God. It's like, yeah. No, she actually, there's some of the other pictures in there too are beautiful. But Light Star, in this series, like if we started, for instance, the first one was Maiden, the second one was Mother, and the Star Mothers came through, and then so now this next one is going to be Priestess, and she's bringing through Priestess energy and Priestess activation and light language and stuff, and so it's going to be more than exciting, as Light Star always is. And then after that, we're going to have I didn't write it down. It's Laura Hofsford. And oh man, she is going to bring through this wonderful closing. Remember, we renamed it. It's not the crone. It's the
crowned one.
So we're bringing through the energy of the crowned one, and Mary Magdalene, who I even know has something to do with the cosmic egg too, and lineages like that. So I'm really excited. And directly after Laura's episode, everyone out there is invited to our after party called there's
you too, Penny. Okay, down.
It's called the Temple of Her Voice, where we will again have a chance to meet with each of the speakers, and there'll be like a little round table. There'll be a little question and answer section. There's going to be a poll. There's going to be a raffle. There's going to be all kinds of fun, and the setting is something you could step into. We're not just going to be little squares with each other. We're going to be in circles within the beautiful environment overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. And so you're all invited. The link should be in there, and let's do this. It's going to be fun.
Sweet. Thank you. Well, everyone, that's a wrap, and we will see you. We will see you. We will see you next time on Spirit Sessions. And hey, I just looked at YouTube. We have 895 subscribers right now on YouTube.
Oh, blessing.
And if we get 1,000 subscriber, I'm gonna gift the 1,000th subscriber with a card and a card to them. And so
neat.
try to be the 1,000th subscriber. It'll be a card. I will send you a card reading and just a little. It won't be a long one like Teresa gives, and you can see her offerings attached to this video. It won't be as comprehensive as what she offers, but it'll be something for being the 1,000th one, because everybody deserves to get something special when they win that peanut raffle. So please check it out. If you haven't subscribed, because a lot of times you think you've subscribed, but you haven't, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we're in a race with the Breakthrough Network show to see who's going to get the 1,000th subscriber first. And we want to win because we've been here. So, yeah. So drag in your husbands, your mates, whoever, to just, just subscribe to this, please. It's a great thing,
Yeah. Push that button.
Yeah.
Push that button.
So hit the subscribe button, and we love you for it. And like I said, I can see who's the 1,000th subscriber. So if you become the 1,000th subscriber, you can get in touch with me, and or I'll get in touch with you, and I'll send you a card reading from my Kyle Gray Angel Guide deck.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So Kyle, you can subscribe too. Okay.
Please do.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, and have a great end of your day.
Yeah, I love you.
Happy
Bye,
May Day.
everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Take care.
This is a view of the light.